I woke up on a Sunday afternoon, staring at the ceiling. My body was fully rested. The alarm was off, but I couldn't move. I felt like my body had melted into the bed. I don't even want to try and start my day. I scrolled through my phone, waiting for the last possible moment to drag myself out of bed. I stared at my phone, notification flash. I wanted to care. I needed to care, but I couldn't. I felt broken, hopeless, and don't really have the strength to push myself. There are a bunch of reasons why we have felt this way. Sometimes there aren't any specific reason at all. I told myself this was only temporary. It's just a bad day, I thought. But then the bad day turns into weeks, and I start to wonder, what if this isn't temporary? What if this is just my life now? It is slowly killing me. I know that I have to stop this no matter what. I can't stand to see myself letting everyone else down and, most importantly, myself. The dream that I have worked so hard for began to slowly fading away. Like I don't even know what is the reason I exist in this world anymore. I used to remember that when I was a kid, right after school, I would empty my backpack, take out of the homework that the teacher assigned, and carefully pack the book I need for the next day. It looked responsible, like I was on top of everything. The moment everything was in place, we would sneak out to the internet cafe to play Dota until 6 p.m., just before my parents got home. It was all a decoy. We didn't care about anything. Not school, not grades, not even the future. All we cared about was the thrill of the game and ranking first at the end of every match. It didn't matter that there were no real rewards. Winning was enough for me. I think about that sometimes. How simple life felt back then. I wasn't weighed down by expectation. I just lived. And now, I spend hours googling for a solution to this endless weight I carry. I wanted to find the true meaning there. The only result I got was finding hope through hopelessness. For a moment, it felt like maybe they were right. But it never lasts. The hopelessness always comes back to haunt me. I wanted to find help, but I couldn't find any possible solution to cure what I am. I felt so hopeless. Eventually, I just went back to my previous cycle where I sleep, wake up, staring at the ceiling, grab my phone and scroll through social media. I try to fight it, to force myself to feel okay again. But every time I push forward, I ended back up where I started. The harder I try, the more exhausted I felt. I don't have the strength to fight it anymore. Maybe that I'm not supposed to. I was about to give up on it and let it become my new normal. I look back in my life, everything felt broken, out of control. I kept telling myself that if I don't figure this out, my life would really fall apart. I'll fail at everything I've ever wanted to do. I lay on my bed, eyes wide open and think that, what if it's already too late? What if no amount of word or effort can fix this? What if I'm old, looking back at this moment and knowing that I let my life slip away? Then I took a bold decision to try something I've never done before. I stopped fighting. I stopped trying to force my life into the shape I thought it needed to be. For 1 week, I let fate take the wheel. I slept when I felt tired. I do everything I wanted to do. I'm not trying to control myself. I set myself free. And for the first time in months, I felt lighter. I felt energized. Then I realized something. We can't control everything in life. Sometimes the more we try to hold on, the more we are crushed by the weight of our expectation. We need to let it go and just live a little. When we try to control too much of our life outcome, it became overwhelming. Letting go doesn't mean you are giving up. It means you are giving yourself permission to stop carrying what you can't control, to stop holding on so tightly. It's about living, like real living, even in the middle of chaos. If you are feeling this way, you are not alone. I know how heavy it can get, but sometimes the best thing you can do is let go of what you can't control and trust that life can still move forward, one step at a time. I believe in you.